Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for this evening. It's Mr. Dazzer Johnson. Right. Dear. Right. Good evening. Welcome along. Apologies about the lateness. Just been in a hurry. Forgot which game I was doing now. Oh, bloody hell, Sporting Lisbon have pulled it back to 3-3 in aggregate now. Wow. Welcome along. It's Southend versus Rochdale. It is 8th versus 1st. And a big game for both of these teams. I've got all of my notes written down for tonight. Or some notes written down. I didn't have time to write every single bit of information about the game tonight, but I've wrote some bits of information relating to tonight's game. I was going to have to turn the fan on. As you can probably see, I'm sweltering. I've just been in a... Just realised there was stuff I needed to get from... I just realised I hadn't got my iron brew etc. from Sainsbury's, and then having to rush over there, then I needed a loan. I was, freaking hell. So it's been a bit of a... It's been quite a rush today, so apologies about the lateness and the delayed start to everything. But we are live now, and I'm wearing blue because both teams wear blue. This is obviously a neutral stream, and I'm not going to lie, I don't know personally what I want from this game, because obviously my dad is originally a Hartlepool guy, so we always have a soft spot for Hartlepool. We want Hartlepool to do well. Same time, I have a soft spot for York City. So I would love York to get promoted. I'd also like Hartlepool to get promoted. So really, like, I don't know. I don't exactly know what I want from this game. Do I want Southend to win to help York, but they'll go ahead of Hartlepool, or do I want Watchdale to win to help Hartlepool out but not help York? I don't really know what I want from this game, because I have a soft spot for both. Watchdale are a club that are doing really well at the moment in the league, top of the league. Another team that I would like to see back in the EFL. They're a team that do belong in the EFL, to be fair, certainly the way they're playing at the moment. Southend are a club that I would also like to see back in the EFL. I think we miss Southend a bit in the EFL as well. So two sides that really should be EFL clubs. Southend probably should have been EFL last time, but messed up. They obviously beat Watchdale, didn't they, in the Eliminator? Was it 4-3 after extra time last season? I think they reached the final and lost to Oldham, so they bottled it. Watchdale got into the playoffs last year, bottled it. York got into the playoffs, bottled it, because they bottled the title, which the title obviously went to Barnet. But Barnet, let's be honest, Barnet were always going to win the league. They were just excellent. This season, York and Watchdale fighting for the title at the moment, whilst Southend United, along with other teams, are fighting for places in the playoffs. The table at the moment is looking very, very interesting. And I'll give you a quick run through of the table before we go through the two teams in full. Now, the game's on Dazzer, so if you don't have it, you won't be able to watch it. But you can always sit back and enjoy the stream, and I'll give you as much coverage as I can, obviously without breaking the copyright laws and showing match footage, because you're not allowed to. So yeah, Rochdale's a ground I do need to tick off sometime. I won't be able to tick off Southend because it's just way too far for me to go. But if I have a look at the table at the moment, it's looking very intriguing, isn't it? Very intriguing at the moment in the National League. The table at the moment stands at Rochdale Company on 91 points. York City on 89. York City becoming the first team this season, the first team I think in a long time to score 100 goals in the National League season. Carlisle in third place on 75. And then obviously fourth place you've got Boreham Wood 71. Then you got Scunthorpe on 67. Forest Green on 65. Halifax, I beg your pardon, on 59. And then there's Southend there on 58 in 8th position. And they are at the moment 4 points ahead of Hartlepool United, who are on 54. Important night for both of these teams, certainly for Rochdale as well. They're looking to maintain their lead at the top of the league, extend the lead actually to 5 points at the top of the league table. This is Rochdale's only game in hand on York City, whereas Southend have 3 games in hand on the likes of Halifax, Forest Green, and they also have 2 games in hand on Hartlepool. So this is their first of numerous games in hand for the Shrimpers. This is the 62nd time that these both have met, with Southend winning 26, Rochdale winning 19, and 16 matches ending as draws. So fairly even on those stats. The last meeting between these two sides, which was the 61st meeting, that was in January, not that long ago. In January, Rochdale winning 2-1 at Spotland against Southend. It's an intriguing one because both of these teams have done well home and away. Certainly for Southend. Southend at home have been excellent. They've won 13 out of 18 home games. Southend have... That's Rochdale, sorry. Southend have only lost 3 out of 17 home games this season. Rochdale have won 13 out of 18 away from home and have only lost 2 away from home. So a team that's lost 3 at home is taking on a team that's only lost 2 away from home. So this could get very interesting, couldn't it? Southend will go into 7th place with at least a point today, as their goal difference is much better than Halifax's by country mile. They'll go into the playoffs with at least a point. A win takes them onto 61 points. A defeat and they stay outside of the playoffs. A draw for Rochdale, well, win for Rochdale will take Rochdale onto 94 points and take them 5 points ahead of York City. A point for them will put them onto 92, still with a 3-point gap ahead of York, though York I think have a better goal difference, but we'll see about that. Final game of the season, by the way, is Watchdale against York, and that could literally be a title decider. That could be a game that decides who goes up and who is in the playoffs. What I will say is I think both York and Rochdale are pretty much guaranteed to be top 2. Carlisle about 14-15 points behind. So they're numerous points behind. So I think chances are it'll be York and Rochdale fighting for the title. I don't think Carlisle will get into 2nd place. Let's have a look at this. What else did I put here? A couple of players to watch out for tonight. Certainly goal scoring wise. The top scorer the second top scorer in the league actually, behind Ollie Pearce, who scored 29 goals for York City, is Emmanuel Dazzer, who is Rochdale's top scorer this season with 23 goals, with 5 assists as well. Devante Wadney is their second highest scorer, believe it or not, with only 7. But he has got 6 assists to his name this season. 13 goal involvements from their number 10. Southend United's top scorer at the minute is Andy Dallas, who came in on loan this season. He's got 12 goals, 2 assists. And Gus Scott Morris is their second top scorer. Despite being a defender, he's got 10 goals as a defender with 4 assists. Now, the two players that have the most assists for these two sides, for Southend, is Harry Boyes, who is playing tonight with 8 assists to his name this season. And again, I think he's a defender. Whilst Toby Adebayo Rowling for Rochdale has got 9 assists. And I think he's also a defender as well. So that's interesting, isn't it? Like how they're both doing really well with regards to the assisting wise. Yet the funny thing is, the man who's got the most assists for them this season isn't playing, actually. Adebayo Rowland's not in the squad for Rochdale, which I do have written down. Southend, I think Gandhi Dallas is starting, isn't he? Yes. Gus Scott Morris definitely starts. Harry Boys is in the starting lineup as well. For Watchdale, Emmanuel Dazzer and Devante Rodney, their two top scorers this season, are in the starting 11s. Two interesting squads, two good squads, two very good sides. This should be a really good game at Roots Hall, but we'll see what happens. So, without further ado, let's have a look at tonight's teams. And we'll start off with the visiting side, of course. And that tonight is the league leaders, Rochdale. In goal for Rochdale tonight is number 1, Oliver Watmuff. Number 2, Kyron Gordon. Number 4, Ryan East. Number 6, Ethan Ebanks Landell. Number 7, Tarin Alarakia. Number 9, Emmanuel Dizarue. Number 10, Devante Rodney. Number 16, Casey Pettit. Number 18, Aidan Barlow. Number 22, Dan Moss. And number 25, Callum Perry. And on the bench for Rochdale tonight, number 3, David Tutonda. 19, Jake Berger. 21, Conor McBride. 23, Bryce Hosanna. 36, Ed Francis. 38, Tyler Smith. And number 40, Ian Henderson. The starting 11 then for the Shrimpers for Southend United in goal tonight is number 30, Colin Anden Undy. Number 2, Gus Scott Morris. Number 9, Andy Dallas. Number 10, Sam Austin. Number 14, Tom Hopper. Number 15, Joe Gubbins. Number 16, Henry Taylor. Number 22, Keenan Apaya Thorson. Number 23, James Morton. Number 26, James Golden. And number 33, Harry Boys. And the subs then for the Shrimpers, number 6, Ben Goodliff. Number 7, Jack Bridge. Number 11, Josh Walker. Number 18, Slavi Spasov. Number 24, Charlie Kendall. 25, Noah Morene. And number 28, Oliver Corker. Those are the two teams. We'll go through the starting 11s once again when the players are out ready for kick-off. The poll is open in the live chat, so get involved in that. That will close at the 75th minute mark. Should be good. This should be a good game, this. So, here we go. Let's get on to the zone for tonight's match. There is loads of games taking place in all the EFL League 1 and League 2 games are taking place tonight. There is also the Champions League taking place. And I think there's 5 in total, 5 National League games in total playing today. There is also National League North and South taking place as well. I don't think there's many games in National League North and South. So four other games to keep you up to date with when the games get underway for the National League, which I'll go through in a moment. In the meantime, let's get on to this. Right. Hello, Dazzer. Hello. Not that. Southend Watchdale, there we are. On the other side of a street I knew stood a girl that looked like you. Well, I guess that's deja vu, but I thought this can't be true, 'cause you moved to West LA or New York or Santa Fe or whatever to get away from me. Oh, but that one night was more than just right. I didn't leave you 'cause I was all through. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the. Anyways, yes, we'll carry on. So, Southend United and Rochdale. Roots Hall, probably one of the oldest stadiums in. I think it's the oldest stadium in Essex, potentially. One of the oldest stadiums in England as well, actually. But it's a nice, good old-fashioned, let's say, old-fashioned stadium There was talks about it being an abandoned stadium at some point, but thankfully they still play there. And still getting fairly decent crowds, really, for National League. I'm sure if they get promoted, the crowds will shoot up. So, let's have a run through of the games, of course, taking place tonight for you all. I'll just move this up. Let's have a look at the other games taking place tonight in the other competitions. We'll start off, of course, with the Champions League, and there's 4 games tonight in the second legs of the Champions League. And at the moment, it's Company Sporting Lisbon 3, Bodo Glimt 0. That is going to extra time as it stands. That's 3 all on aggregate. Arsenal take on Leverkusen. Whoever wins that will be qualifying. Chelsea looking to turn around a 5-2 deficit after getting battered by PSG. They host them tonight. And Man City looking to turn around the tie against Real Madrid. That won't happen. And one game championship, Watford against Wrexham as well tonight. Watford against Wrexham tonight in the Championship. Games in League 1. Wimbledon, Leyton Orient, Blackpool, Port Vale, Bolton, Doncaster, Bradford, Mansfield, Burton, Reading, Cardiff, Wickham, Huddersfield, Lincoln, Luton, Exeter, Peterborough, Rotherham, Plymouth against Stevenage, Stockport, Northampton, and Barnsley, Wigan. That is Barnsley, Wigan's an 8 o'clock kickoff. How that's an 8 o'clock kickoff, I'll never know. An early kickoff in the EFL League 2. It started at 7:30. Newport, Bromley, that's Company 0-0. There's Accrington against Notts County, Bristol Rovers, Shrewsbury, Cheltenham Crew, Chesterfield, Oldham, Crawley, Barnet, Gillingham, Swindon, Grimsby, Fleetwood, Salford, Barrow, Tranmere, Harrogate, and Walsall, Cambridge to all keep you up to date with as well. So plenty of games to keep you up to date with. Brackley against Solihull Moors, Gateshead, Wealdstone, Truro, Scunthorpe, and Woking, Yeovil are the games I'll keep you up to date with in the National League today. Are any of the North East clubs playing in National League North? Yes, South Shields are against Kings Lynn. I'm going to keep an eye on the Fylde score as well, because hopefully Fylde will get beat, and then that'll be good news for Shields. Darlow at home to Radcliffe, and Spenny at home to Curzon, so keep an eye on that. Any North East teams in the NPL, Northern Premier Division? Yes, Whitby at home to Rushton. I always keep an eye on the North East on the North East teams when they're playing the thing. National League Cup final taking place tonight. At the moment, it's Bournemouth 0, West Ham under 21s 1. So West Ham's under 21s at the moment are winning, as it stands, winning the cup. Believe it or not. I don't think have we ever had an under 21s team win the National League Cup or win like the AFL trophy? Has an under 21s team ever won the bloody ever won those cups? I don't think they have. Big game for Truro and Scunthorpe. Scunthorpe looking to close the gap on Carlisle and you know, obviously keep their distance as well, ahead of 8th place, which is outside of the playoffs. Truro looking to try and close the gap on the teams above and potentially climb out of the relegation zone at the end of the season, but I think they'll be down and out anyway. So the players are now out, so it's time to get the games underway. So off we go then. Here we go. It's Southend versus Rochdale. Let's have a look at the 2 starting 11s brought to you by Double Johnson. For Rochdale, in goal, number 1, Oliver Watmuth. Number 2, Kyman Gordon. Number 4, Ryan East. Number 6, Ethan Ebanks Landell. Number 7, Tarin Alavakia. Number 9, Emmanuel Dizarure. Number 10, Devante Wadney. Number 16, Casey Pettit. 18, Aidan Barlow. 22, Dan Moss. 25, Callum Perry. For the Shrimpers, in goal, number 30, Colin Anden Undy. Number 2, the captain, Gus Scott Morris. Number 9, Southend United's top scorer, Andy Dallas. Number 10, Sam Austin. Number 14, Tom Hopper. Number 15, Joe Gubbins. Number 16, Henry Taylor. Number 22, Keenan Apaya-Forson. Number 23, James Morton. Number 26, James Golden. And 33, Harry Boyes. And on the bench for both of these teams, starting with Rochdale, number 3, David Tutonda. Number 19, Jake Berger. Number 21, Conor McBride. Number 23, Bryce Hosanna. Number 36, Ed Francis. 38, Tyler Smith. 40, Ian Henderson. Peter Miles, club historian. And Southend United bench. Ben Goodliff, Jack Bridge, Josh Walker, Slavy Sparsov, Charlie Kendall, Noah Moraine and Oliver Corker. Southend United's historian passed away, so there is going to be a period of silence, and we'd like you all to join in and respect the minute silence as well, which is going to take place, which will, of course, I will obviously join in, as I always take these things very seriously. So a minute silence for Southend United's late historian who passed away. I can't remember what his name was. They said it was like Pete something. Okay, it's not a minute silence. It's a minute applause. Never mind. Well, I said it was going to be a minute silence, but it turns out it's a minute applause. A nice fitting tribute from the announcer and from Southend United, and credit to the Southend United players. Well, credit to both teams actually. Credit to Southend United for tribute, and credit to the Rochdale fans, players and staff as well, who have joined in with that as well. Harry Taylor. Oh shit. Did I put Henry Taylor? Oh shit. Do you know what's annoying? Do you know what's annoying me, right, is, I mean, first of all, my excuse is I did it in quite a rush. I was rushing, I mean, literally I got the lineups at 7 o'clock. I had 15 minutes to write it all. And then I needed to, then I needed the toilet, I needed to go to a shop to grab a drink, etc. So I've had a bit of a rush. But I had it written down on my piece of paper as Harry Taylor. For some reason, I typed Henry Taylor. So I don't know why that's happened. Apologies anyway, but I did have it down on my sheet of paper as Harry Taylor. But for some reason I put Henry. Oh. Maybe I was thinking of a vacuum cleaner, I don't know. Well, sorry about that, but thanks for letting me know about that mistake, because obviously it annoys me when people spot the mistakes, but it's also good at the same time, because then I realise I've made a fuck up. But yeah, no, I didn't realise actually. I thought I had it as Harry Taylor, but it turns out had it as Harry Taylor on my piece of paper, but not on the actual but not on the actual thing. Wow, Bodo Glimt have bottled it. Bodo Glimt are now 4-0 down at Sporting Lisbon in extra time, and as it stands, will be heading out. Can't say it hasn't been deserved, because I watched the whole game, Sporting, and they've battered them. Bodo have been naff. Oh, thanks. Fair enough, yeah. Won't say no to that. So, Sporting 4-0. Stockport have an early goal against Northampton. 1-0 there in that game. Port Vale lead through DeJohn Brown in the second minute at Blackpool. And West Ham's under-21s are 2-0 up at Bournemouth. So as it stands, West Ham's under-21s are going to be crowned the National League Cup champions tonight. Oh, well, wouldn't expect that. Yeah, my apologies to everyone. Stamo in the chat is correct. It's Harry Taylor. I had it down on my sheet as Harry Taylor, but I've put Henry Taylor on the graphic. This is why I'm not a graphic designer. Never mind. Well, you learn by your mistakes, I suppose, is the way to look at it. Welcome to Nicola. Welcome to Harry. Yeah, I'm not surprised I'm sweating. I've done now but rush everything since bloody 7 o'clock. I mean, I didn't get on the camera till 7 minutes late. I was 7 minutes late onto the camera. They played 2 songs by then, but it is what it is. We got the lines and everything done in time, so off and running. First versus 8th in the National League. Big game for both of these teams. And an early opportunity for Southend. This is for 1-0. Oh, it's in already. It's 1-0 already. Oh my God. 1-0 already. 1-0 to the Shrimpers. The team that are chasing playoffs, looking to go into the playoffs tonight, have the lead against the league leaders. Beautiful football. Couple of 1-2 passes, 1-touch passing as well. Played through on the left-hand side of penalty area. It's a low cross into the middle, and it's the top scorer, Andy Dallas, with the first goal for the Shrimpers. 1-0 inside 3.5 minutes. The goal scorer for the Shrimpers, number 9, the top scorer, Andy Dallas. Well, I thought there'd be goals in this game, but I didn't think it was going to be that early on. I was thinking to myself, will we have an early goal? I didn't think we would, to be fair. Who got the assist? Didn't expect the goal to be that quick. Rutall goes wild. 1-0 to the Shrimpers early on. Did you say it was on to 9 assists for the season? Was it Harry Boys then? Must have been Harry. That must have been Harry Boys with the assist then. As I said, he's on to 9 assists a season, and the only player that's got 8 assists so far is Harry Boys. So it must have been a Harry Boys assist. That's 9 assists he's got this season. He's got the most assists out of any player for Southend United this season. The man who's leading the assist for Watchdale actually is not in the team tonight, and that is Toby Adebayo Rowland. He's not in the actual team today, which is unusual. So, 1-0 to Southend. Didn't see that coming. But the team that's chasing players for some lovely football and getting themselves an early goal. Southend, by the way, in I want to say royal blue kit. Rochdale in white kit. They're light blue and white kit. It's mostly white, but there's the odd light blue stripe on there. So yeah, in their away kit. And that is the away kit, isn't it? Because I don't think that's Rochdale's own kit. Rochdale haven't got going. The league leaders not off to the races so far. And I can't lie, I don't think I don't think Jimmy McNulty's going to be over the moon with the fact they've conceded early on. But Kevin May, though, the Southend manager, will be delighted with that start. They've started well, and they're coming forward against Southend here. It's Sam Austin to the left. It's Harry Boys again. Boys at the far side. Yeah, Southend have got loads of players forward. They're playing a really high line. They attack, and when they attack, everyone's in the attacking half, which can be dangerous because if you lose the ball against someone like Emmanuel Dazzer and you get caught on the counter attack, you are screwed. 23 goals so far this season Emmanuel Dazzer has scored for Rochdale. That's just in the National League alone. That's without goals that he's scored in cup competitions as well. But so far in the league, he's had a good season. A really good season. I like Emmanuel Dazzer. I thought he was excellent at Hartlepool and then went to Rochdale and he's still scoring the goals. And I'm going to say it, but if Rochdale don't get promoted this season, I think Emmanuel Dazzer moves to a League 1 or a League 2 club. He's an EFL quality striker. He's like Michael Cheek. He's a bit like Michael Cheek. Him and Michael Cheek, too good for the National League. And could easily do well in League 2. And Michael Cheek is still, look at Bromley at the moment. Bromley are top of the league in League 2. And Michael Cheek, I think, is the top scorer in League 2. He's still scoring goals. Imagine Michael Cheek and Emmanuel Dazzer in the same, in the Bromley team or something. Imagine if Dazzer joined Bromley and him and Michael Cheek up front. Deadly. It would be deadly. Because they're both excellent strikers. Typical, and I'm a shrimper who's chosen to play golf in Spain. Oh dear. Or as Harry would say, oh no. Anyway. Oh, shock on the cards here. Tranmere 0, Harrogate 1. They've been poor this season as well, Harrogate, to be fair. So it's a good start for Harrogate. Accrington 0, Notts County 1. And I think that might be, what's his name? Geordie Jones, I think that might be with the actual goal there. Sporting leading Bordeaux 4-0, by the way, in extra time. 4-3 in aggregate to Sporting at the moment. Oh, by the way, cheers all, up your nose. Oops, shit. Didn't want to send the laptop into next week. Free kick in the box for Watchdale and it's garbage. Hereford 0, Fylde 1. Great. South Shields are going to bottle the league, aren't they? It's annoying. Wanted South Shields to do it this season. I thought they were going to do it this season, to be fair with the way they were going, but they don't do it this season, and surely they'll do it at some point. Up your nose? Yes, indeed. Get involved in the poll, by the way. 60-second meeting between these two sides, and Southend have the better head-to-head record. 26 wins for Southend United. 16 draws, 19 wins for Rochdale in the 61 games that they've played against each other. Top of the league, Rochdale not really off to the races at the moment. Not having many opportunities. They're having the odd attack here and there, but they're just not getting anywhere. Not being able to break down the Shrimpers' back line. And they're, when they go forward, Southend, they do play some nice, football. they're a bit patient with it sometimes. I mean, sometimes you have to be patient. But sometimes being patient can be the best way. Just try and play your way through them. I mean, it was literally all on the left-hand side. For the goal, it was literally a couple of one-touch passes at the halfway line, mostly on the left-hand side. And then one ball through, just completely cut open the Rochdale defence. And then literally a low cross into the penalty area, and a player of Andy Davies' quality, who's been excellent this season. Top scorer, obviously, for the Shrimpers. He was never going to miss that. I mean, he couldn't really miss it. It was literally about 8 yards, and it was right in the centre, point blank range. It was always going to end up in a goal, wasn't it? 1-0 to Luton, by the way, against Exeter. Casey Palmer, I believe that is. And 2-0 to Harrogate, inside 12 minutes. Jimmy McNulty wearing his black cap and his very tight trousers. Covered there on his left and his black hoodie. Just round you look at their box. Are you expecting a flop or what? You get ready to come on. God. Oh, Jesus. Kings Lynn 1, South Shields 0. Honestly, South Shields losing, Fylde winning. So South Shields are going to... They're not getting promoted this season. If they're going to get promoted, it's through the playoffs. They are. They have completely cocked it up this season. They have absolutely ballsed it up. Because Fylde... I don't think Fylde will lose any games now, to be fair, mate. To be honest with you. So, 1-0 to the Shrimpers. Top scorer Andy Dallas with his 13th goal of the season, assisted by Harry Boyce, who now has 9 assists of the season for Southend. Also won the he's also got the potential to be the leading assist, the leading playmaker, the player to have the most assists in the league, potentially. Toby Adebayo-Rowland's also got 9. Just thought Luton were playing Man United 2 years ago. Yeah, but let's be honest, they did cack in the Championship and they're doing crap in League 1, to be fair. 2-1-0, Scunthorpe 1, big goal for Scunthorpe, so looking to extend the gap between them and the teams below. And Huddersfield 1, top of the league, Lincoln 0. Huddersfield 1, Lincoln 0. Former Plymouth man, Ryan Hardy. Former Wrexham man as well, Ryan Hardy. As Ryan Hardy joined Huddersfield not too long ago and has got a goal against Lincoln. Devante Rodney was running through there, and a strong challenge from the defender. Rochdale still coming forward. Dazzer skipping past the defender, and he tried to get his foot onto the ball. In the end, got the play. Free kick to Southend. I can't work out whether that's the away allocation or not. Because if that's the away allocation, it's a very there's not many fans. If that's Watchdale fans, there's not many there. I assume they're Southend fans and the Rochdale fans are just further along the stand. So I was going to say, if that's all they've took to Southend, that's not much considering the top. If you're either buzzing by the way from my phone, it's because I've got all the goal notifications coming up. I've also got the fan on because I am sweltering, as you probably noticed. Oh, shock! Don Ballard has scored again for Leyton Orient. I'm pretty sure I've got him in fantasy as well. I've got him in fantasy EFL, I think. So, yep, I have. More points for me, and I've got him as captain. Happy days. More points for me. Oh, that's a clumsy challenge. Free kick to Southend, and that might be the first yellow card of the game, to be fair. Could be the first yellow card of the game. It is. First yellow card. And it goes to Kevin Gordon for Watchdale.
but really exploited that space in front of him brilliantly. Aaron Gordon picking up his 7th yellow card of the season. Rochdale with the best discipline in the National League.
Peterborough United 1, Rotherham 0. And a couple... Keeping you up to date with all the goals in the... Oh, this could be 2-0. It is! Oh, my goodness me. 2-0 to Southend. It just broke to him in the penalty area. It's James Golden. He scored last week for Southend as well. The man who came in on loan got himself a goal in the last game as well. He's 2 goals in 2 games now for James Golden. 2-0 to the Shrimpers. So free kick comes forward from the halfway line. Golden gets a touch onto it. And, well, I mean... I don't know what to make of that goal. I don't know what to make of that goal, I'm not going to lie. The free kick comes in from the halfway line. Golden gets a touch onto it. And I think it might have been Andy Dallas, I might be wrong, who was trying to get onto it. Defender got onto it. Defender got the tackle in. And it just broke straight back to James Golden. Took a touch. Hit the shot. I think the shot actually deflects in. But, again, 2-0. Watchdale bought 177. That's not much, is it, really, for a team that's top? Then again, it's a Tuesday night down in Essex. It's a bit of a trek, isn't it? But, yeah, I mean, respect, but it's not much considering the top. 2-0 to Southend. James Golden with 2 goals in 2 games. 2-0. Who saw this coming? And a scorer for the Shrimpers' second goal. It's number 26, James Golden. Bloody hell, Southend have won it again from kick-off, coming forward again. Now Watchdale are all over the place. Goodness me. This is perfect for York. Whoa. Perfect result for York, this, by the way. This is Southend's first game in under 3 on the teams above, but this is Watchdale's only game in hand on York. James Golden with another goal. Nobody's got the assist for that. I don't think anyone will have got the assist because of the fact that it came off defender. Yeah, Andrew Gill, not Andrew Gill. James Golden with another goal. Yellow card given to Andy Dallas for the foul. Bit of a cynical foul, silly foul really. I mean, crunched him, but at the same time, Watchdale were looking to make an attack. Couple of goals coming in. So Peterborough 1, Rotherham 0, as I mentioned. Watford 1, Wrexham 0. Former Borough man Mark Bowler with the goal there against Wrexham. Huddersfield 2, Lincoln 0, and it's Ryan Ledson. Salford 1, Barrow 0, and it's Graydon. 2-0 to Scunthorpe away to Truro. And Mansfield lead Bradford at Valley Parade through Victor Adebayo. Oh, 2-1! Man, what? This is a crazy game. A ball comes into the penalty. It's a low cross. I think it comes off a player and then it just falls. I think it falls to Dazzer, I believe. 2-1. Oh, bloody hell. This is some game. So it's a good ball to the left-hand side. Low cross. Just falls straight to Dazzer. He couldn't miss that. I mean, having said that, I say he couldn't miss it. He shot straight at the keeper, but goes in off the keeper's leg. Well, 2-1. Game on again. And that's Manny Dazzarue's 24th goal season. Goal for Watchdale scored in the 20th minute by number 9, Emmanuel Dazarue. Get in. Chelsea 0, PSG 1, and it's Cavara-Donna. Ta-da! Chelsea now have to score 5 to win. They won't win that. Emmanuel Dazarue with his 24th goal of the season. I thought this was going to be a good game. Yep, bye, Harry. Yep, goodbye. Southend 2, Watchdale 1, 21 minutes in. Like, crazy game so far. 2 big opportunities for Southend taken. 1 big opportunity for Rochdale taken. And a shot from distance on the volley. Takes a deflection. Goes out for corner to Southend United. Southend United pressing again from the off. Well, this is an interesting opening quarter of the game, isn't it? By quarter, I mean 22.5 minutes, because 45 minutes is a half, and half of that is obviously a quarter, is obviously 22.5 minutes, which is a quarter. So the first quarter of the match, halfway through the first half, 2-1. How many more goals is there going to be in this game? Could be a few goals tonight. Oldham lead Chesterfield by 1-0. Away from home, by the way. Chesterfield 0, Oldham 1. Drummond with a goal now. Yeah, 177. This definitely watch the fans, because they cheered when the ball went in. But not the greatest of turnouts from Rochdale. Still fair play for travelling down on a Tuesday night to Essex. But I was not gonna lie, I thought that I would have expected a lot more Rochdale fans, considering the top of the league. But, you know, if that's what they've took, then fair enough. You always got to expect it. Yeah, Spennymoor leading Curzon. Nice one, Spenny. How was that not a foul? What? How was it? Oh, so Gus Scott Morris, by the way, if he gets booked today, he is suspended for the next 2 games. Didn't realise he was on that many yellow cards. Though he does tend to get a lot of yellow cards. Yes, I'm surprised he give a free kick to Rochdale there, because I mean there was 2 players on. I think there was like about 4 players going for it. One of them obviously being Andy Dallas. I mean, Dallas goes down. I thought it was a foul, but then apparently he's kept the ball illegally whilst on the floor. So they're giving a free kick to Rochdale. I mean, okay, Luton 1, Exeter 1. Luton is shit. Here come Watchdale looking for 2-2. It's still in there. Saved. Oh, bouncing around. Cleared away. Oh, it's going to get interesting, this. This is going to get really, really tasty. Curzon National have equalised literally straight away. Literally a minute after Spennymoor scored. Burton leading Reading by 1-0 as well. Noel, remember me? I'm the one at the Whitby game. Noel Ackroyd. I probably do, but I probably just don't remember. I probably don't remember the name. I probably don't know the name, but if you tell me where you were at the game, like if you were near me or somewhere, exactly where, I might be able to remember. If you were one of the guys sat behind me and Dad, then yeah, I know who it is. Oh right, talk about football. Oh right, so you're the ooh, friggin' hell, that's a great effort. Was that Alawakia, was it? Or was it Dazzer? Who was it actually with the shot? I'm not sure who it was with the shot there, but it was just over the bar. It was a good effort. So you're the Gizzy kid, aren't you? Gizba kid, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know your name at the time, so I wouldn't have known. On my way to Whitby Town now. You're a bit late, aren't you, mate? The game kicked off. Whitby kicked off ages ago. The Whitby game started ages ago, mate. I think you mean you're at Whitby now, because you can't be on the way now, you. Oh! Should be 3-1 it is! Oh my goodness me! This is crazy. Oh, see. This is crazy. It's 3-1. That's a great ball through, isn't it? From great ball through from Mapai Force, and then a low cross from Dallas, I believe. I think it comes off. I think again it comes off a play. I mean, who is it? Scott? Tom Hopper hits the shot. It's saved by the keeper, and it's on its way. It's on its way towards the goal line. He just taps it home at the back stick. I mean, this is unreal. 3-1 to the team that's chasing playoffs against the league leaders. Unbelievable. 27 minutes. 4 goals. What a first half. It's goal number 3 for the Shrimpers this evening. And the goal scorer, number 14, Tom Hopper. 4 goals in 27 minutes. Luton lead Exeter by 2-1. Clark with a penalty. And Lincoln have got a goal back through an own goal. So Huddersfield 2, Lincoln 1. Didn't expect 4 goals in the first half. You'd maybe expect it in the second half. No, it's 2 teams that can score goals. It's a big game for both of them. Southend looking to get in the playoffs. Watchdale looking to go 5 points ahead at the top of the league. So it's always going to be a big game. There's always going to be goals in this. It's going to be a corner now for Watchdale. Oh, God, it's going to be another goal here. God. So did anyone actually get given the assist for that? Because I'm pretty sure it was Andy Dallas with the cross. Whether it goes down as an assist, I don't know. Corner in, headed at the back stick into the centre, punched away by the keeper, and a volley by 2-0 PSG. Bye bye. That's 7-2. Good night. And it's Bradley Barcola. Bye. 2-1 spending more. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea are out. Chelsea need 6 goals to win. 5 to level. That won't happen. Ta-ta. Oh, I've got Bradley Barcola. In Solway as well. Lovely job. So 2-1 Spennymoor and Woking 1. Yeovil 0. Looks like Woking have woken up. By the way, I don't know if you knew, but Status Quo did the anthem for Woking FC, by the way. We're walking all over the world. Right, let's move on anyways. We'll carry on anyways. That was, yeah. Well, that was absolutely cack. Don't forget, I mean, when these played against each other in the playoffs last season, it was 4-3 after extra time. It was a crazy match. That's a foul on the Watchdale player outside the box. Yeah, free kick to Watchdale. What a wasted free kick that. Literally, free kick from Southend, thrown forward, and the player gets pushed outside the penalty area. Free kick to Watchdale. That was clumsy, wasn't it? That was Beautyman with the goal for Woking. 2-0 to Oldham away to Chesterfield. Fond up Tottenham. They're doing well in the East Midlands. Speaking of the East Midlands, Notts County, another team in the East Midlands, 2-0 up at Accrington. And Fylde winning 2-0 at Hereford. Yeah, something that South Shields couldn't do, win at Hereford. They got beat. Long ball forward. Here they come again, Dazzer. couldn't get his foot around. Good defending. Darlow leading. Nice one, Darlow. Reading have equalised through Doyle. 1-1 at Burton there. Just sending a message to Harry and Jack, who are both Chelsea fans, saying thanks for coming. 2-0. Bye. I knew when Chelsea got battered in the first leg, I was like, they ain't gonna do shit at all. Because let's be honest, I don't think Chelsea haven't been amazing lately. And although PSG haven't been outstanding this season either, they do turn up in the Champions League. And they weren't. Let's be honest, I didn't think they were going to bottle a 3-goal lead. Same as I don't think Real Madrid will do it at Man City either. They won't bottle a 3-goal lead. Though I thought I thought Sporting would win, but I thought Bodo Glimt would still go through. Though that's not looking likely at the minute, is it? Come on, Spenny. Speaking of which, is it full time yet? They're in the final seconds at Sporting. It looks like Sporting are going to head through. And oh, bloody hell. What on earth just happened there? What on earth just happened there? Oh. Almost a goal for Watchdale. I didn't even see what happened. I just saw the keeper chasing the ball. I was like, what's going on here? According to the commentators, it was a long ball forward, and Dazzer stuck a leg out, got contact, and it almost went into the net. The keeper was scrambling, but it went wide at the post anyway. Tell you what, I mean, Southend haven't had many opportunities. I think Southend have literally had 3 chances and have scored them. Rochdale have had... Rochdale have had 3 chances and have scored 1. Like, there's not been that many chances in the game there hasn't been many chances in this game. There hasn't been too many opportunities, or good opportunities. But they've just led into goals either way. I mean, what's the stats at the minute? Southend have had 3 shots, 3 goals. Well, they can't have had 3 shots, 3 goals because the third goal, the original shot, was parried by the keeper and it went back to him. So that's actually wrong. But either way, Sporting a 5-0 up and they've sealed the deal. Good night, Bodo Glimt. The fairy tale story, sadly for them, is over. But Sporting will play against Arsenal or Leverkusen in the quarter final. The first team through to the Champions League quarters is Sporting Lisbon. Or Sporting Club de Portugal, as they're called. Crossed in, headed away, that's a foul. Watchdale have had 5 shots, 2 on target. I mean, Watchdale have had more shots. Had marginally more opportunities as well, but... I mean, Southend, when they've had the chances, have been good with them. They've created some decent opportunities and got themselves, 3-1 up. Possible penalty if approved. Silva off for City. Penalty to Real Madrid and Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva sent off. Good. Red card for Bernardo Silva. Have it. Yeah, it is a penalty. And Vinny Jr. has scored. Lovely. So that is now 4-0 Nagaga. And good night, Manchester City as well. Thanks for coming. Chelsea and City going out in the same night. Just need Arsenal to go out now, and that's the night done. Another corner for Southend then. They're looking for a fourth here. I mean, Southend have played well, to be fair, and they've done alright defensively. Has been the odd moment where Rochdale probably could have and probably should have scored 2 or 3 goals. This really could have been 3-2 or 3-3 even. Southend looking for a fourth. Corner into the penalty area. Headed up into the air. Not cleared far though. And it's still bouncing near the penalty area. Southend coming out with it again. To the right hand side. Harry Boyes with the most assists for... He's the lead in assists. Got the lead, most assists for Southend this season with 9 in the National League. He got his 9th today actually, assisting the first goal. Another crossed in, headed away to the right hand side. Harry Boyes will be looking to cross it again. Okay, never mind, he decides to play it to their second top scorer actually, which is Gus Scott Morris, the skipper. I mean, I'll tell you what, it wasn't Gus Scott with the I don't know who it was with the actual long ball, but the long ball came into the box and he almost latched onto it actually, to be fair to the lad. But it went straight to the goalkeeper anyway. Bodo Glimt have been knocked out by Sporting 5-0. It ended 5-3. 2-0 to Watford against Wrexham, and it's Kayumbe. What's his name? Kayumbe. Or otherwise known as now then, Rowan Atkinson. What's the name of the player you what was the name of the guy you like? Bob. Bob. Apparently one of his favourite characters was a person called Bob. He created a guy called Bob because he says that Bob is just a funny name to say. Bob. Bob. 3-0 Harrogate against Tranmere. What is going on? Wimbledon 1, Leyton Orient 1 now. Nkeng with a goal. Now another corner, this time for the Dale. Looking to get themselves back into the game at 3-2. Will they be able to make anything of the corner? So far, none of their corners have really come to anything so far. Corner comes in. It's flicked under the back stick. Claims on ball. No, never on ball in a million years. 2-0 to Peterborough United against Rotherham, by the way. And the corner again comes to nothing. Rochdale have the ball back in their own half now. No, you do not want Barca in the final. 5 to go. What an entertaining first half this has been. Not too many opportunities, but when there has been opportunities, it's led to goals. 4 goals inside 27 minutes, actually. And then last 13 minutes or so has been a bit quieter. Southend trying to create opportunities. But getting getting denied. Rochdale creating opportunities. Having opportunities. Probably been the better last 10-15 minutes, to be fair. But not finding their way through either. So 3-1 it still remains. 13 minutes after the 4th goal. Ethan Ebanks Landell, the skipper today for Watchdale. Plays it to the right. Back to Landell again. Casey Pettit playing it through. That's good defending. Good defending by Harry Taylor. Played down to the right hand side. Here's a Pia Forson on the ball. Good little play, I think, Pia Forson. Harry Boys now, with his back to goal, turns. Whilst having a defender on him. Does well to shield the ball and turn. Southend will play back into the defence. Watchdale putting them under a fair bit of pressure, to be fair, when Southend have the ball. Oh, that's great. That's lovely. He's offside. He's offside by a mile, isn't he? He's offside. Sure he's offside, isn't he? Did the flag... No, the flag didn't go up. Ugh. I thought Andy Dallas was offside. The flag didn't go up in the end. But he got the ball, he turned, and then ran into the centre. And then he decides to go for a shot. And a shot that hit with power and then just it bounces, makes it a bit difficult for the keeper. Keeper manages to get it in his gloves. Stockport 1, Northampton 1. So almost half time in this game. Southend will be very happy with that first half. They haven't had too many opportunities, but when they've had them, they've been good with them. That's a foul, free kick. Free kick. 3-0 Fylde. Yeah, so Hereford beat Shields, but then they can't turn up against Fylde. It's interesting, isn't it? Barnsley 0, Wigan 1 in the 8 o'clock kickoff on Sky Sports, and it's Taylor with a goal now. Free kick about... I mean, it's only about 10 yards. It's only 10 yards further forward than the one that led to the second goal. Free kick comes to nothing. It was a long low pass in towards the penalty area, and then across near the bar line was pants, to be fair. Trueworth have got a goal back against Scunthorpe, so Trueworth 1, Scunthorpe 2 in the National League. We'll give you one through the half-time scores, by the way, when we get to half-time in this game. 3-1 to Southend at the moment. Wasn't expecting this coming into tonight, to be fair. I knew both teams would score goals, but I thought Rochdale might just edge it, but this is a great result for York City. Not a good result for the likes of Forest Green, Halifax and Hartlepool, because Southend still have games in hand on them. Crossing from the left hand side, takes a deflection and just loops onto the top of the goal, and it is another corner for the Shrimpers, who have certainly played well in this first half. They've done well to get themselves a 3-1 lead, and hopefully for them in the second half they don't go and lose it. But Rochdale know how to turn games on the head, so I'm not saying it won't happen, but I think Rochdale might potentially turn it around and win 4-3, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't think it will. Kingsland 2, Shields 0, and Gateshead 1, Wealdstone 0. The team from Tyneside, who was struggling in the league, starting to claw it back a bit. And we're into additional time now. The fourth official has indicated there'll be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time. And my God, I thought that was in. It was a low-driven shot from just the edge of the penalty area, right near the centre. It's going in. I thought it was going in the far corner. Hits the post and comes out. I thought it was going in. Very unlucky. Very, very unlucky that. Wimbledon 2, Leyton Orient 1 now. God, that could have been 4. 3 minutes out of time by the indicated, as I mentioned.
those scores. Fatigue. Has to push back to Landon.
Rochdale looking for a goal to get them back into the game, back within one going into half time. But again, Southend are digging in defensively, and Southend are doing well defensively. A free kick to Southend. Those Bodo Glimt fans were devastated. I don't know how they bottled it though. 3-0 up in the first leg and then you concede 5. Whippy 0, Aston United 1. Oh dear. It's League 2, say no more, Harry. You have got a 3-0 up at Tranmere, which not many people would have expected. 30 seconds left of the initial 3 minutes of added time. Mask drawing 0-0 at Whitley Bay at half time. Not bad, we'll take that. The Southend win the ball back. Here to come forward again. Ball played to Andy Dallas. Back heels it and then is played to the right hand side. Gus Scott Morris, their second top scorer, plays it through. Apaya Forson. Are they going to have time to get this attack before the ref blows the half-time whistle? Cross comes in, headed to the right-hand side. Apaya Forson shielding the ball well. And they still keep hold of it. Gus Morris into the penalty area, headed away. And the volley towards goal goes into the top tier of the stand. And the half-time whistle goes. And what a brilliant first half of football that was, ladies and gentlemen. From a neutral, that was really entertaining. Both teams having numerous opportunities. Southend could have made it 4 right at the end of the first half. Hit the post as well. And then the volley just then went into the top tier. Rochdale got a goal back through Emmanuel Dazzer as well. But they could have had 2 or 3 goals as well, to be fair. They've had some good opportunities. Dazzer with a decent chance. And there was a volley shot that was just there was a shot that just went up and down, just looped over the bar. Been some good opportunities in that game and some well taken goals. Southend leading 3-1 at half time. 4 goals in within the first 27 minutes. The first goal came, actually, believe it or not, within the first couple of minutes. Literally, I can't remember the exact goal time, but it was certainly within the first 4 minutes. We literally had it was less than 3 minutes 30 on the clock. So we were literally 3 minutes in, and the first goal came. Some good football, nice one-touch football. Played along the left-hand side. A ball through just completely splits open the Rochdale defence. A low cross from Harry Boys, who has the most assists for them this season, despite being a full-back. He's got 9 assists now to his name this season. He plays it into the penalty area, gets his 9th assist because it goes straight to Andy Dallas, who puts it in the net for his 13th goal of the campaign. And then literally 13, and it's 1-0 Arsenal. I knew Arsenal would beat Leverkusen tonight. I just knew it. Eberechi, he's been brilliant in Champions League, to be fair. He's done well Champions League. Who was it with the other goal? Oh yes, James Golden with his second goal, actually. Only his second goal for Southend United. And it's coming back-to-back games, actually. 2 goals in 2 games for Golden, the 21-year-old. Gets himself on the score sheet again. I think it was literally, from that long free kick, wasn't it? Free kick at the halfway line. Swung into the penalty area. It was touched on by Golden, and I think it was Andy Dallas who was going to try and turn it home. A strong challenge came in, but the ball went straight back to Golden, who just took one touch, hit the shot, think it takes a slight deflection, so maybe a slice of good fortune on it. But it goes in the net anyway for 2-0. And that 2-goal lead lasted literally 2 minutes because a low cross came in for Rochdale. It was left by one of the players, fell straight to Dazzer. He shot, goes in off the keeper's leg, and Watchdale get themselves back in the game in front of the travelling supporters. And then literally they were only back in the game for 6 minutes because, again, a low cross. I think it was Andy Dallas with the low cross. Low cross. Hopper first time shot, comes off the keeper, falls back to him, and he puts it into the empty net. So, I mean, I don't like if you're a Watchdale fan, then you'd be fuming about the goals that you've conceded because all 3 of them were really poor goals to concede. Well taken goals for Southend, but really poor goals to concede. Though Southend will say the same about the goal that they conceded as well because all 4 goals in the game have been really avoidable goals. I mean, don't get me wrong, but they've all been from, decent build-up. But defensively, both teams are having a bit of a shocker defensively. We had 4 goals, 4th minute to 27, so literally 4 goals in the space of 23 minutes. That was crazy. A crazy first half. Stats-wise, in the moment, 5 shots, 4 on target for Southend, 6 shots, 3 on target for Watchdale. Fairly even match, but Watchdale just haven't taken their chances, and Southend have. As it stands, Southend are going to be on 61 points, and now 2 points ahead of Halifax, who will drop into 8th. Bad news for the likes of Halifax. Well, bad news for all of the playoff teams, actually, and the teams, and likes of Hartlepool as well, is they've all played 38. Halifax, Forest Green, Scunthorpe, etc. have all played 38. Southend have only played 36 as stands, so they still have another 2 games in hand where they can get another 6 points from there. So, big games coming up. Southend in the playoffs at the moment. Rochdale now only 2 points, as they were at the start of the night, 2 points ahead of York City, and don't forget that they play against York right at the end of the season. Big games as well. York City are at home to Brackley next, whilst Watchdale are at home to Tamworth. Realistically, games that both of them should win. Then York are away to Gateshead, who they should win realistically. Rochdale away to Scunthorpe, which will not be an easy game. Scunthorpe in the playoffs as well. So, good first half. Really good first half. Both teams playing decent football. Half-time scores to tell you about then in the Championship. It's Watford 2, Wrexham 0. In League 1, it's Wimbledon 2, Leyton Orient 1, Blackpool 0, Port Vale 1, Bolton 0, Doncaster 0, Bradford 0, Mansfield 1, Burton 1, Reading 1, 10 men Cardiff, who got sent off? Gabriel Osho, oops. 10 man Cardiff 0, Wickham 0, Huddersfield 2, Lincoln 1, Luton 3, Exeter 1, Peterborough 2, Rotherham 0, Plymouth 0, Stevenage 0. They're chasing playoffs at the moment, Plymouth. Stockport 1, Northampton 1, and in the 8 o'clock kickoff, it's currently Barnsley 0, Wigan 1. The early kickoff in League 2, it's currently Newport 0, Bromley 0. In the 1945 kickoffs, Accrington 0, Notts County 2. These are all half-time scores. Bristol Rovers 0, Shrewsbury 0, Cheltenham 0, Crewe 0, Chesterfield 0, Oldham 2, Crawley 0, Barnet 0. Manchester City have just got to go back against Real Madrid, albeit it's an equaliser in the actual game, but it's 1 goal back. They still need 3 to level. On aggregate, so Gillingham 0, Swindon 0, Grimsby 0, Fleetwood 0, Salford 1, Barrow 0. Oh, of course it's Haaland. Turns up when he decides to. Tranmere 0, Harrogate 3, Walsall 0, Cambridge 0. Does that take Harrogate off bottom then? Yeah, Harrogate are off bottom. Barrow are now bottom. Harrogate are now second bottom. And as it stands, only 1 point behind Crawley. If Crawley lose, by the way, then what's the goal difference? 35-58, minus 23 for Crawley, and Harrogate is minus 28. So, yeah, potentially they could be level with Crawley, who are 22nd. if Crawley were to lose tonight. Getting interesting in that league. 5 games in National League, obviously including this one. 3-1 obviously to Southend, which we know at half time. The other 4 scores: Brackley 0, Solihull Moors 0, Gateshead 1, Wealdstone 0, Truro 1, Scunthorpe 2, and Woking 1, Yeovil 0. Some of the North East teams are playing tonight as well in the leagues. Darlow 1, Radcliffe 0, Kingsland 2, South Shields 0. I've also got Hereford. I'll take off Faldo win anyway. Spennymoor 2, Curzon Ashton 1. One North East club in the Northern Premier Division tonight, and that is Whitby 0, Ashton United 1. The full-time score, it ended at the end of extra time. At the end of extra time, Sporting 5, Bodo Glimt 0. It was 3-0 at full-time, which meant it was 3-all in aggregate. They went through 5-3 on aggregate at the end of extra time. Arsenal leading Leverkusen by a goal to 0 in a game that they've absolutely dominated. How on earth, looking at the stats, how on earth Arsenal aren't 3 or 4 up is beyond me. Chelsea 0, PSG 2. PSG not having many opportunities, but taking them. They're now 7-2 up on aggregate. See you later, Chelsea. And Man City 1, Real Madrid 1. Bernardo Silva sent off for Man City. And Pep Guardiola got a yellow card as well. That's brilliant. And that is 4-1 on aggregate to the 16-time champions. In the National League Cup, they're in the final 10 minutes of that final. It's currently Bournemouth 1, West Ham United under 21s 2. So West Ham's under 21s are not far away from being crowned. Probably the first ever under 21 winners of the National League Cup, because I think they might be the first team. The big band, but they're the second team actually. It'll be 2 years in a row. This is the second edition of the National League Cup, and Leeds under 21s won it last year. West Ham's under 21s could win it this year. So no National League teams have actually won it. It's been under 21 teams. Strange, isn't it? That's really strange. How's all the games? What have we got? What's the scores rise in the... is there any other games in the Northern Premier League? In like the East Division? There'll probably be games in the East Divisions. Second half should be starting in a couple of minutes. Yeah, the Hatters are winning 3-1. Yeah, we know that. We know that. Not bad view so far. Thanks so much for joining us. The poll, 15 votes, 60% for Southend, 33% Rochdale, 7% draw. Lovely. Live fixtures. Premier Division. Fixtures. No. Results. I want the live score. Whatever, live scores. Whatever. Live score, there we go. East Division. Yeah, Ashington 0, Biddington 1. Blythetown 1, Brighouse 1. Bishop Auckland losing again to Matlock, and Newton Aycliffe losing as well. Masker drawing 0-0, which is fine. Take any point, every single point that Mask gets. Any point that we get at the moment is good. Is any point we get is decent at the minute. Bertley are beating Gisborough. At the moment, they're just handing the title to Shildon then, because obviously this is one of Gisborough's game, and Gisborough have another 2 games in hand on Shildon. They have to play Shildon last game of the season as well. So where are Mask at the moment? 17th. Ooh. Is it? How many teams go down? Is it? How many teams go down from the? How many teams get relegated from Northern Football League? In Northern Football League, 2 teams were relegated from Division 1 to Division 2. For the 25-26 teams, both teams are Tolo Town and Sea and Red Star. Right. The bottom... Let's have a look. Yeah, so the bottom 2 go down, is it? So it's the bottom two. So it's yeah. So the bottom two go down in our league, which is Northallerton and West Allotment. Well, West Allotment have resigned anyway, so they're West Allotment have resigned, so they're down. They resigned anyway, so I don't know whether that means that Northallerton and Wickham are going to get relegated or what that means. We have games in hand, thankfully, on both of them. Get a win tonight and that'd be good, because although Whitley Bay are third, so we get a point off Whitley Bay when they're third in the league. I'll snap your hand off for it. I'll happily take a point. Anyways, time for a quick break. When we come back, second half, we'll see you in a moment. Never mind. Rochdale players have just come back onto the pitch. Oh well. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed that break that we're not having, because the players are back out. 4 goals in the first half. Are we going to see any more in the second half? Will either manager make a sub at half time? It looks potentially like there might be a sub. Oh no, I think that's just a play. I think that's his shorts. Any subs at half time? Oh, there's one sub. I think there's one sub for Watchdale at the break. So Watchdale made a sub. Apparently Southend made a sub as well, have they? Off we go then. Southend made a sub as well. Oh, bloody hell. Not even 20 seconds on the clock and it's a corner already for Southend at start second half. Niall Ennis has equalised for Blackpool against Port Vale. They're struggling, Blackpool, at the minute. They are poor. I'm just going to check if there was a sub made by... Southend before I go on to... Before I do the subs. I'm not sure if there was a sub or not. Ball in! Oh! Andy Dallas looking for another goal. Good opportunity. Shoots at the angle. Fires it wide at the post. Probably should have scored from that, to be fair. Should have scored from that, to be fair. I mean, that should have been 4 to Southend at the start of the second half. Great start from them, but... okay, it doesn't look like there's been a sub for Southend, so it'll just be the Watchdale sub. Yeah, it's been no sub. Just a sub for Watchdale then. Substitution made at half time by Watchdale, leaving the field number 18, Aidan Barlow. His replacement number 38, Tyler Smith. Watchdale on good form as well. 5 wins in the last 6 in the league. Not lost a game in the league since the 30th of December when they lost 2-1 at home to Hartlepool United. As for Southend, no, they've actually not been great. I mean, they won their last game 2-0, but they've struggled lately. Only one win out of the last 5 in the league. And obviously losing to Bournemouth. Last time they lost obviously was to Bournemouth, just under a month ago actually, 24th of February. They lost to Bournemouth. But Rochdale unbeaten in the entirety of 2026. The only game they've lost so far this year was in the FA Trophy, and that was on penalties, I think, against Tamworth. But in the league, they're unbeaten in 2026. They're going to have to do one hell of a comeback if they want to keep that unbeaten one going. Otherwise, their unbeaten run comes to an end. They haven't lost since the end of December. 30th of December, when they lost at home to Hartlepool United, of all teams. Do you think Watchdale will come back? If they're going to come back, they're going to have to get the next goal, because they're going to have to pick it up. Southend are looking for a 4th goal. They're playing pretty well at the start of the second half. Watchdale have not got going. Didn't get going in the first half, and they haven't got going in the second either. 3-1 Spennymoor. Nice. Well in Spenny. Wimbledon 2, Leyton Orient 2. Don Ballard again. Get in. That's more points to me. I've got him as captain on fantasy, and he's got 2 goals tonight. Woohoo! Oh, ball through! And Sam Austin with the shot. Straight to the keeper. Offside flag was up anyway. It was a good ball forward as well, but Sam Austin hits the shot pretty much straight. It's an easy save for the keeper. Offside flag was up anyway, though. Oh, Bowen would have equalised last minute in the National League Cup final. $92 points I've got so far. Lovely. Wrexham have scored, by the way. Watford 2, Wrexham 1. I don't know who scored it. It'll come up with who scored in a moment, and I'll reveal it to you. In the meantime, Southend playing some really good football, I must say. 93rd minute equaliser it was for Bournemouth in that cup final. Good start for Exeter at the start of the second half. It's now Luton 3, Exeter 2. Nis Cannon with the goal. Getting one back for Exeter. They look to try and come back. Wrexham looking to come back as well. Cleworth with a goal in the 49th minute. 2-1 there. So, in this game, Watchdale have to get the next goal. If they don't get the next goal, it's game, set and match. Because I don't see them coming back from 4-1 down. Do I see them potentially coming back from 3-1 down? Possibly. If they make it 3-2, then they might come back. But if they go 4-1 down, I think it's game, set, match. That's all I'm going to say there. What a ball by the keeper, that is. Oh. Brackley Town 0, Solihull Moors 1, by the way. That's first goal in that game in the National League. So that means all the games in the National League tonight have had a goal. No goalless draws in the National League tonight. No, there's only been 5 games, but no goalless draws tonight in the National League. Good. We always like it when there's goals to tell you about. 4 goals in this game. All came within the first 27 minutes. Both teams having opportunities. Watchdale have had opportunities in this game. Haven't taken them. Southend have looked the likelier to score a 4th. They could have had a 4th right at the end of the first half. They had a shot that hit the post, and a couple of minutes later, right on half time, a volley over the bar. You know, Watchdale have had opportunities in the first half. You know, obviously the goal from Dazzer, then they had a volley that was over the bar. You know, they've just been wasted over their chances, and they've been punished. Watchdale looking to come forward here. They haven't really got going in the second half, so they really need to start picking it up. They've made a sub as well. Tyler Smith on to replace Aidan Barlow at the start of the second half. But at the moment, nothing's going right for Jimmy McNulty's side. But as for Kevin May's side, he's, you know, they're doing a job on them. They're doing York City a massive favour here. But Watchdale aren't exactly doing Hartlepool or Halifax or Forest Green any favours. But, yeah. I thought Southend were unlucky not to... I thought Southend were a bit unfortunate not to win the playoffs last year. I mean, the playoff final last season was amazing. It's unbelievable. Here they come again. Is Andy Dallas. Comes out to Sam Austin, whose shot was blocked. But the Southend fans very happy with this. And a goal for Plymouth Argyle. And it's Ross with the goal. It's the bloody defender with the goal. I'm going to Plymouth. I'm going to Bradford versus Plymouth actually on the 28th with the Plymouth boys. There'll be the vlog coming out. Vlog coming out on Saturday. Shildon again. I know I did Shildon a couple of weeks ago, but that was a neutral game. This time it's Shildon versus Mask in Shildon, top of the league, versus a team that's fighting for survival, which could be interesting. And we have actually played pretty well. And we have played really well over the last couple of games actually, so could be an interesting one. But I'm looking forward to that. Shildon Mask. I'll be going on my own, getting the bus this time. I'll be getting the bus to Darlington and then Darlington to Shildon bus. So getting the bus to Darlow and then to Shildon. Oh, what a goal! What a goal that is! Oh my goodness me! Oh, he's just smashed that in from outside the penalty area, straight into the far corner. I mean, that is a brilliant strike. Not entirely sure it was with the goal, but it's 3-2. I said Watchdale needed to get the next goal, and they have. One touch, bang. Oh, it's a great strike. It's in the far corner. What a strike that is. I mean, the keeper doesn't stand a chance. It's an absolutely superb goal. It's Casey Pettit. Casey Pettit, what a bloody goal that is. That is a superb goal. And that's a goal that Watchdale needed. They're back in the game. 5-goal thriller, 3-2. And the goal scorer for Watchdale's second goal in the 55th minute is number 16, Casey Pettit. Cheltenham are leading crew. I don't think no one's got the assist for that, I don't think, because the cross came in, it was headed away and it went straight to him. He took one touch and bang. Oh, they could potentially conceive him kick-off. Oh, that was a poor pass. Rochdale coming forward again. Here we go. I said if they get the 3-2, they might come back. Is Alavakia crossed in, punched up by the keeper. Whoa, the keeper punches it up, then gets it in his gloves in the second attempt, but gets fouled at the same time. Free kick to Southend. Swing with Watchdale, get themselves back into the game. Now fancy the chances. You know what's funny? Watchdale were 3-1 up, and then Southend came back to win 4-3 after extra time in the playoffs. Watchdale could do what Southend did to them in the playoffs. 3-1 down, level, turned it around. Could happen. Could happen. Rochdale haven't done anything in the second half, but I must say, I mean, that goal's come from nothing. I mean, one opportunity, cross comes in, it's headed away, it's an awful cross to be fair, and then just one touch, bang, far corner, it's a brilliant strike. Like, a goal pretty much out of nothing. That's the thing with Rochdale, is even when even if they're getting dominated, I mean, they could be playing poorly, but then all of a sudden they can just create one opportunity, or they can score a goal out of absolutely nothing. it's come against them on the play in the second half because Southend have been a better team second half. I mean, really, they should have gone 4-1 up. They could go 2-4. 2-4. 4-2 up here, but never mind. 2-1 to Port Vale. Port Vale's starting to find a couple of goals at the minute. They'll get battered at Chelsea, man.
78 wins versus yours, 49.4% win rate. Having taken over caretaker initially.
Stockport 2-1 up against Northampton. And it's Carl Wooten. What a surprise. Had to be Carl Wooten, didn't it?
Rochdale, the ownership of the Ogden family, a £2 million takeover just a month before Kosu took over Southend United. They were targeted promotion within 3 years.
I just don't know what to predict. I don't know what's going to happen next. Are Watchdale going to equalise and potentially turn it around? Or is Southend going to get a 4th goal and potentially finish the game off? Is it going to end 4-4? Is it going to end 5? Is it going to end 5-4 at Southend? I mean, honestly, anything could happen in this game now. Like that goal from Watchdale just makes it very, very interesting now. It's been a good game, this really has. Here they come again. I was thinking, yeah, 3-4's coming, yeah. I said if they get a second goal, they might potentially come back. But we never know. Oh, oi! Low cross from, what's his name? Alavakia. It fell to a Watchdale play. Southend player managed to get it away, but a little bit shaky the back now. Wimbledon 2, Leyton Orient 3. Leyton Orient are doing well this season. So Cardiff are getting the draw. Lincoln are losing. So what's happening to the league? 3-point gap then as it stands. Kings in 3, Shields nil. Mate, Shields have fucked up this league. They have absolutely balled it. That is a dreadful ball out from the goalkeeper. Goes straight to a Southend player and they don't do anything with it. Don't make anything of it. They're now starting to get a couple of points, aren't they? I mean, they've out with a bloody hell. They were 4 point. They were like 4 points off the relegation zone. I didn't realise how bad they were doing. Port Vale, by the way, if they win, are only, well, they're still 11 points off the. They're still 11 points away from safety, but keeps them up for the time being. And they do have 3 games in hand. They have 3 games in hand on teams above. They get 9 points out of that. Then the comeback's on. Who's Port Vale's winning games actually? Bolton at home. Oh, they won't win that. Doncaster away. They might win, to be fair. Wickham away. Rotherham at home. Stockport away. Barnsley at home. Wigan at home. Plymouth away. I mean, if Plymouth have got themselves in the playoffs potentially, or they statistically can't do it, then, Vale might turn up in that game. That's some big games coming up. Watford beating Wrexham 2-1 at the moment. Wrexham 60 points. Watford are only 5 points off the playoffs now. It's looking interesting, isn't it? So the leagues are looking very interesting now. South Shields are going to finish second. They're going to finish second here. Who've Shields got? I think they've got Darlow now. Ooh, they've got 2 derbies actually. Merthyr at home. They're doing alright. Merthyr are doing well actually. Under their 3rd. Alfreton at home. Spennymoor away. Darlow at home. 2 derbies on Easter weekend. Radcliffe away, Maccles at home, Bedford at home, Kiddie away. Yeah, some big games coming up for South Shields then towards the end of the season. Long ball forward, goes straight to a Southend player who clears it forward. Hopper couldn't get past the Rochdale skipper Lendl. Tried to turn, but he turned. Well, he turned. The ball went away from him. Here come Watchdale. Good defending. Defending again. Referee got in the way. That's a poor pass. It goes straight to Dazzer, who goes down. It's still with Rochdale. Shot blocked outside the penalty area. Get out of the way, ref. Got in the way numerous times, this bloody referee. Fucking hopeless. Been a good game, this really has, I must say. Sam Austin to Harry Boys. Stockport's leading assist player for this. Leading playmaker, as it's called. Or assists maker of the season, whatever it's called. 9 assists he's got this season for Southend United. Absolutely outstanding, by the way. I think he might have one. I think he might actually. I think he might have the joint best. He might have the joint highest amount of assists in the National League, actually. Who's got the most assists? Top assists, here we are.
Rochdale, they're keeping the ball in play. That's the problem for Kevin at the moment. He's had his substitutes ready for a good 3 minutes. But Rochdale just want to keep the ball moving and push back those substitutes as much as they can.
And they just want to keep pushing the blue shirts, making them move around, as I say. It is tiring, just keep chasing the ball all the time.
So Ollie Pearce is a top scorer, which we knew. Dazzer is the second top scorer. Oh, right, bloody hell. Okay. So Harry Boyce has gone on to 9 assists. So he's level with Toby Adebayo-Rowling, Ben Werman, Archie Harris, and Ollie Pearce, who are all on 9 assists for the season. So there's now 5 players on 9. The person who's actually got the most assists in the league is Zach Bunt for Boreham Wood. York City don't play tonight. EC don't play. Obviously, he's not playing for Watchdale. He's not in the team. Harry Boyce is on to 9. Ben Werman, I'm not sure if he's playing or not. I don't know if he's playing for Solihull or not. I'll have a look. There's a substitution just been made that I have bloody missed.
That's where Andy Dallas making way for Charlie Kendall. Scored the opening goal. Quite sublime move from Southend United. Andy Dallas probably won't get an easier one than that one.
You're right, he won't, but he's had to run 40 yards to keep up with that, to be there when that ball's played in, or to invite that ball across for him to knock in. So, yeah, the final touch is relatively easy, but you've got to do the work to be there in the first place.
Slightly spells up as a run onto the field, but they have.
Yeah, some people, a couple of people think that. Yeah, it's two of you think that it's going to be 4-3.
Are on their feet for the 32-year-old scoring that 3rd goal for Southend. But right now, it's the difference between the two sides.
Well, we asked him before the game, give us everything you've got for as long as you can, and he's done terrific for 66 minutes. And to me it makes perfect sense now to have those fresh legs, because as I say, they've been working so hard to try and chase down, especially this second half, chasing after the ball.
To confirm, Gus Scott Morris, Andy Dallas, Tom Hopper off the field, Ollie Coker, Charlie Kendall, and Slavy Spazov on. And it will mean that Sam Austin will slot into that position. The goal kick, and Deggerty straight down the middle. First job for Spazov, win the header, which he does against the team, but gives it straight.
Triple sub then for the Shrimpers, leaving the field number 2, Gus Scott Morris. And also leaving the field is number 9, Andy Dallas. Also leaving the field number 14, Tom Hopper. Coming on the field to replace them, number 18, Slavy Spazov. Number 24, Charlie Kendall. And number 28, Ollie Coker. 3-0 to Peterborough United against Rotherham. Against Rotherham. Yeah, bye. 1-0 to Swindon at Gillingham. 2-0 Darlow at home to Radcliffe. And Salford 2, bottom of the league, Barrow 0. So, 3-2. What is going to happen from here? Who's going to... Will Southend hang on? Will they get a fourth goal? Will Watchdale equalise and potentially turn it around? Bournemouth have won the National League Cup on penalties. 7-6 on penalties. Shame for West Ham under-21s, but Bournemouth are the 2026 National League Cup champions. Red card for Brackley Town, by the way. Tavon Campbell with the red card there. That is his... that's his first career red card, I believe. Yeah, that's his first ever red card. 29 years old. I mean, he's got to 29. He's played football for like 11 seasons. And that's his first red card. He's done well to get through 11 seasons without a red card, to be fair. Musk still drawing 0-0 at Whitley. We'll take that. Seasiders hang on. Locos, that's handball! That looked like handball, that. He got away with that. He's got away with that, to be fair to Rochdale player. I thought that was handball. I thought that was a handball. It was going to be a penalty. We're back live tomorrow night, by the way. FC Bayern versus Atalanta. Or as they say, FC Bayern München gegen Atalanta Bergamo. What is it? And a cross is... Sorry, a shot from Dazzer is blocked. It is a corner again. And an equaliser for Bradford City, it looks like. Let's wait for confirmation, actually. Looks like Bradford equalised the corner. Well, it's come up with a big chance on flash goals. Let's wait for confirmation, though, that the goal's actually gone in. Because sometimes it comes up and then there isn't actually a goal. Corner then into the box for Watchdale. And it's gone over everyone and out for a goal kick. What an awful corner. Let's see what Will Mackenzie thought of that corner.
Well, that was fucking dreadful.
Yep. Bradford City 1, Mansfield 1. Tyreek White. Seasiders is the chant. A chant I know well because being a Mask fan, Mask. And obviously I go to the Mask games and we're called the Seasiders as well. So Whitby, so Scarborough, so Blackpool. There's loads of teams that have actually nicknamed it. Is it? No, it's not. Ashley Fletcher has equalised for Blackpool, 2 each in that game. And Don Ballard has got a hat-trick. Oh, brilliant points for me on this is brilliant points for me because he scored at the weekend as well. That's like 4 or 5 goals he scored in 2 games, and I've had him as captain on EFL Fantasy, so excellent points from moi. Great points from Moo. Ooh, that's gonna go out for a throw-in. Yep. Throw-in to Rochdale then, along the left-hand side. Thrown back towards the played back into the defensive third. Whoa. Tell you what, he's done well to keep hold of that, to be fair. Kieran Gordon. Here they go again, is our Araki, oh, crossed in, and the header hits the crossbar. I'm not sure who it was. I'm not sure who it was with the header, but it was actually a quick cross, quick header, hit the crossbar. I'm not sure who it was with the actual. I know it was Araki with the cross, but who was it with the header? Was it Devante Wadney? I would assume it wasn't Dazzer. It might have been Devante Wadney. Yeah, I think if I can see his number, I think it is Devante Wadney, actually. I think it was Devante Wadney. I mean, there's a cross fired in, header towards goal, hits the crossbar. Very unlucky. That was almost 3-3. Yeah, Spenny more 4 Curzon Ashton 1. Nice one, Spenny. Nice one, Spinny. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, in April, me and Dad are going to Newcastle versus Bournemouth. In the away end, of course, because we're not going to be sitting in the home end, are we? Since we don't like the Geordies. But yeah, another Premier League game with Bournemouth, and the only reason I go with Bournemouth is because they rarely sell out. They don't normally sell out the away ends, so I stand a better chance of getting Premier League tickets by going for Bournemouth away tickets than I have going with anyone else. 3-0 PSG. Bye! Your cock, and you know you are 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 your cock. Newport 0, Bromley 1, 89th minute winner. And that puts them 5 points clear at the top of the league. MK Dons obviously not playing tonight though. Brackley have equalised against Solihull Moors. So 10-man Brackley level against Solihull. 3-0 to Notts County as well, ladies and gentlemen. That's latest score as well. That's a silly foul and a yellow card for the goal scorer Casey Petit. Two in the Arsenal. See you later, Leverkusen. Oh, it's Declan Rice. Nice. I've got him. I've got him as actually. Did I captain him? Bravo, have a go back. I think I captained him actually. Did I put him as captain in Champions League Fantasy? I think I did. You know. 34 points I've got. Kvaratskhelia got 8 points. Hakimi 10. Gabriel 6. And I did have Declan Rice as captain. Fucking yes. You haven't added on his... Oh, bye! Hasn't added on his goal yet. Come on, this is excellent. Whitby 0, Ashton United 2. Good night. Yeah, ball comes in, headed over the bar. Good chance there for Southend. They really should have had Southend really should have had 4 goals in this game. They could have had 5 actually. They should have had 4 or 5 goals. Honestly, they should have had this. They should have had this. Cardiff 0, Wickham 1. Good. And it's Vidigal who used to play for was it Bristol City? Or was it Stoke? I can't remember who he used to play for. Good. Don't class it as a bad thing. It's a good thing. They're getting crapped on. Lovely. Keeper's got lucky there. An error. But somehow he's actually won the throw-in. How the hell he's managed to do that, I will never know. How the hell's he managed to keep hold of that? I don't know how the Rochdale keepers managed that. Because he was in trouble there. Oh. I forgot to do that. Polls closed by the way. Not many tonight. Been a quiet night. Though a lot of people will be watching the Champions League and the EFL probably. A lot of people will be keeping an eye on Champions League. But thanks to those that have joined tonight anyway. 55% for Southend United to win. 40% for Watchdale. 5% for a draw from 20 votes tonight. Not many tonight, but never mind. 20 votes tonight. And that is about 11 votes for Southend. I want to say 8 votes for Watchdale and 1 vote for draw. Yeah. 20 divided by... Yeah, well, 100 divided by 20 is 5%, isn't it? So, yeah, 5%. Yeah. So, 1 vote for a draw, 11 for Southend, and 8 for Watchdale. 3-2 though, still time for an equaliser, still time for a late goal. Still time for Southend to get themselves another goal as well. And seal again. Back live tomorrow for Champions League. FC Bayern against Atalanta. I know the game's the tie's pretty much over and done with, but I thought I'd watch it anyway. Bristol Rovers against Shrewsbury. 1-0 to Bristol Rovers there. Keepers come out for Rochdale and plays it to a Rochdale player. Accrington 0, Notts County 4. Going to be 2 subs for Rochdale apparently coming up shortly.
10 minutes to go. Blues 3, Dale 2. Gordon with a deep cross. In towards the post on his near side.
Blackpool 3, Port Vale 2. Could be a big goal that for Blackpool with regards to the relegation scrap. Big goal for Pools that for Blackpool anyway. Peterborough 5, Rotherham 0. Yeah, you're cack, Rotherham. You're cack. Just been to Southend, nice place. Yeah, I've never been. It's down in Essex, so it's a bit of a trek. Great ball, onside. Played into the middle. Oh. It was Spazov trying to play the cross in. The cross was blocked anyway. A throw in for Southend at the near side. Literally just to the side of the penalty area, actually, left hand side of the box. He's 41 years old and he's still playing. 3-1 Salford against Pablo. 41 years old, crazy. 2-0 to Wickham against Cardiff. Bye. Who's the other one? Casey Pettit. Yeah. Which I can understand him going off. He was booked anyway. Okay. Double substitution made by Rochdale, leaving the field number 10 Devante Rodney. Coming on the field is number 40 Ian Henderson. Also leaving the field for Rochdale is number 16 Casey Pettit. Coming on field number 36, Ed Francis. Here comes Southend coming forward then. It's Charlie Kendall to left hand side. Oh. Oliver Corker was the crossbar. Came to nothing.
That Boreham would have won the National League Cup. They were 2-0 down at half-time against West Ham, drew level at 2-2, and then won 7-6 on penalties. Quite stellar.
Ha! Stevenage have scored at Plymouth, but it's offside. Big result this for Plymouth then, because they're both... Well, Stevenage were in the playoffs. Plymouth looking to... I mean, they were bottom for a lot of the season, then they've picked up form, and now... They're in the playoff race a minute. Ooh, Bromley have beaten Newport, top of the league. Bromley win by a goal to nil. 2-0 to Swindon at Gillingham. Getting towards the final minutes. Getting towards added time in a lot of the... we're getting towards added time in a lot of the games. Oh, what a ball that is. It's too heavy, isn't it? It's out of play. That's unlucky, to be fair. Bit unlucky, to be fair. It was too heavy. Looked like a decent ball, slightly too heavy. In the end, there was no way that Alamaki was going to get to that, I'm afraid. Southend fans are the fans chanting at the moment. Good noise from the Southend fans. I've been with the Southend fans, actually. I went to a Gateshead against Southend and I was with the Southend fans. Good fan base, to be fair. A good set of fans. Just a shame it was one of the most boring... Unfortunately, it was a pretty poor game. Bit of a dire game. But Southend only needed a point to guarantee playoffs, and that's what they got. Gateshead missed out on playoffs again, which was good. And at the moment, they could be getting relegated. Very old stadium, Watchalong. With the also the little two-tier terrace and drill. Oh, Whitby have a goal back against Ashton. Probably a bit late though. Bit late. Crew have equalised against Cheltenham. 1-1 there. 86 minutes. In the final 4 minutes here then. Watchalong. Southend United 3, Rochdale 2. The team that's chasing playoffs are going into the playoffs tonight. Rochdale, top of the league, looking to extend it to 5 points, but only going to be 2 points ahead. And they're going to get caught out. Charlie Kendall decided not to pass and he almost lost it. Corker to Harry Boyes. And then played back to Morton to the right hand side. 3-0 Darlow. Good night. Thanks for coming, Radcliffe. Oh, he hasn't kept that in play. Substitution for the Shrimpers leaving the field. Number 10, Sam Austin. And his replacement is number 6, Ben Goodliff. And also leaving the field is number 22, Keenan Apaya-Forson. Coming on number 7, Jack Bridge.
Substitution for
Been a good stream. Yeah, not bad. I mean, very quiet stream. Bit of a quiet stream, sadly, but I'm surprised how quiet it's been. But then again, Champions League's on. Everyone's watching Champions League, so it's not a surprise. But there you go. Back live tomorrow night, though, for Bayern versus Atalanta. That'll probably be another quiet stream, as the tie's pretty much already done and dusted anyway. But tonight's match attendance is just over 7,200, at Roots Hall tonight, with about 170 travelling fans. Good crowd at Roots Hall, 7,200, decent. So just over 7,000 Southend fans. Ball through. No, get up. Never a foul. It's never a foul.
Just leapt across the line, so the player has to make the run round it. Yeah, couldn't get there. Really good positioning from Harry Lewis.
He's been brilliant today. Like so many of them have today.
And he scores! And Boreham Wood are the 2025-26 National League Cup champions. And look at what it means.
That'll genuinely mean a lot for Boreham Wood. That'll mean a lot for them.
It will be a restart for Rochdale.
Lovely little ball there from Coker. Outside of his foot, just played it down a little channel.
Nice to see that combination actually, Southend and Kendall. I haven't seen that very much. So Rochdale with possession.
Keely, Watchalong.
Lol. Oh, this could be level. Ooh. The fourth official has indicated there'll be a minimum of 4 minutes of added time. 4 minutes.
Worked it brilliantly, Rochdale, to get him behind. They've done that a few times. But Blues have always had numbers bodies.
Rochdale were going. Rochdale. I thought Rochdale were making a sub. Did Rochdale not make a sub? Yeah, they did. Good goalkeeping. Yeah, they did make a sub. I thought they did. I knew there was someone waiting to come on. Lincoln have equalised. Substitution made by Watchdale a couple of minutes ago, actually. The place in number 7, Tarin Alavakia, was number 21, Conor McBride. Towler has equalised for Lincoln, so 2-2 there. With Cardiff losing, it means more points gained for... more points. It means the gap, between Cardiff and Lincoln extends. Reading have scored late on against Burton, and it's Ehebatioman with the goal. He's done well lately, that Ehebatioman. He's been decent. He's been good lately. So 4-0 to Notts County. It ended at full time.
Into East, but again it's rangy and it's over the touchline. And applause from Mark Bentley. Just on his feet once again. For Southend. And another goal kick for Southend, just seeing out this game.
Tell you what, that was good awareness from Joe Cummings there. Because the ball's played in, he's running onto it at the face. Could have panicked and tried to have a touch and bring it out, but was aware of where the forward was, aware that the forward had stopped. So
interesting.
Last minute, just stepped over and let it go out for the goal kick.
So another kick from Ndang as the seconds tick away at Roots Hall.
We believe. Do you really? Well, we believe in playing shit, more like. Full-time scores coming in.
What it also does is just stop that forward momentum for Rochdale as well. Ball lifted again, it's straight onto the head of goal.
Grimsby 1, Fleetwood 0. 97th minute winner for Grimsby. Walsall 0-0 against Cambridge's full-time. Full-time at Cardiff. Cardiff 0, Wickham 2. Tranmere 0, Harrogate 3. Spennymoor 4, Curzon Ashton 1. Accrington 0, Notts County 4. All full-time scores. And Southend have won a free kick in the attacking half. That will be that, I think. I think this will be the last kick of the game. A good game, no? Opportunities at both ends. Watchdale have had opportunities. Haven't taken them. Southend have been good with their opportunities. And are getting the win that, to be fair, I think they probably have deserved. I think they deserved a win. Being honest, I think they deserve to win. You know, they've been better with the opportunities. And the 4 minutes are up. It's all eyes on the ref now. That's it!
There it is. Sublime. Stunning from Southend United.
The full-time score at Roots Hall. Southend United 3. Watchdale 2.
4 of the goals in the first half.
What a result that is for Southend United. Southend United into the playoffs tonight. Watchdale, that is a poor result for them. That is their first defeat in 2026. But well done to Southend United. They held on. And to be fair, I think they, with regards to taking chances, they actually deserved it. They defended alright as well, to be fair. Get in, that's a great point. Mask have got a point at Whitley Bay, who are third. That's a freaking great result. That is a brilliant point. Watford 3, Wrexham 1. Bove with a goal. Yeah, Rochdale only 5 shots. Huh? 5 shots. Flash Scores had it as 6 at half time. So clearly Flash Scores had the wrong stats. Southend 8 shots to 5. 4 shots on target. 3 goals. Watchdale 2 shots on target, 2 goals. Having said that, I mean the second goal was a brilliant goal of the game. Yeah, well done to Southend United. That's a great result for them. And that is a massive result.
They're a good side. And they asked lots and lots and lots of questions of the Southend defence. And they pretty much, apart from the great shooting from 25 yards, they pretty much came up with all
Oh my God. I can't believe what I've just read here. So well done to Southend have won. Just seen. Ha. Okay, this probably won't go down very well. The CAF have released a statement tonight, and that is the people in charge of the African football, like the African Football Association. The CAF Appeal Board decided that in application of Article 84 of the regulations of the CAF Africa Cup of Nations, Senegal national team is declared to have forfeited the final match of the AFCON in Morocco. This now means that the result of the match has been recorded as a 3-0 defeat, and Morocco have been given the AFCON title. Woo! There's gonna be some trouble, I think, caused by that. Though having said that, Senegal didn't deserve to win it for what they did anyway. They were dickheads. I wanted Morocco to score the penalties. I did the final. I was like, just end it. I wanted Morocco to win it. He missed a bloody penalty, went to extra time, and Senegal scored. Senegal didn't deserve to win that, because they were absolute dickheads for what they did. They just left the game for ages, and they pretty much forfeited it. So really, yeah, that's quite right. I think that's right. It should go down as a forfeit, and Morocco should be given the title, whether people like it or not. But yeah, it's going to cause a bit of problems. I think there's going to be some problems. I think that's going to cause a couple of issues now, but never mind. Yeah, it's not a lot of people are not happy about that. Oh, Gisborough equalised. Frick. Oh, they were held to a draw at Thornaby. Oh, is that who they were draw? Is that who they were then? Drew at Thornaby. But it was only a draw. Lol. Wow. Well. Oh, that's going to cause some fun. That Morocco have been given the title by the African Football Confederation, or the association. The people in charge of African football have given it to Morocco because of Senegal basically forfeiting the game. That's going to cause some fun. Never mind. That's that then for tonight. Just give you run through of all the final scores. In the Championship, it ended Watford 3, Wrexham 1. All the scores in League League 1. I think all of them are full time, apart from Barnsley Wigan, which is the 8 o'clock kickoff. In the 8 o'clock kickoff, it's Barnsley 0, Wigan 1. They're in the final couple of minutes there. The full-time scores: Wimbledon 2, Leyton Orient 4, Blackpool 3, Port Vale 2, Bolton 0, Doncaster 0, Bradford 1, Mansfield 1, Burton 1, Reading 2, Cardiff 0, Wickham 2, Huddersfield 2, Lincoln 2, Luton 3, Exeter 2, Peterborough 5, Rotherham 0, Plymouth 1, Stevenage 0. That's massive for Plymouth. They're 2 points off the playoffs. Stockport 2, Northampton 1. All the scores are full-time scores in League 2. Newport 0, Bromley 1, Accrington 0, Notts County 4, Bristol Rovers 1, Shrewsbury 0, Cheltenham 1, Crewe Alexandra 1, Chesterfield 0, Oldham 3, Crawley 1, Barnet 1, Gillingham 0, Swindon 2, Grimsby 1, Fleetwood 0, Salford 3, Barrow 1, Tranmere 0, Harrogate 3, Walsall 0, Cambridge 0. 5 games in the National League, including the Southend 3, Watchdale 2, which we covered. The other games: Brackley 1, Solihull Moors 1, Gateshead 1, Wealdstone 0, Truro 1, Scunthorpe 2, Woking 1, Yeovil 0. Gateshead with that win, by the way, and Brackley only drawing, means that Gateshead are now level with Brackley, who are just outside of the relegation zone. Tonight's results, though, mean that Southend, with 2 games in hand on Halifax and the rest of the top 6, Southend go into the playoffs with 2 games in hand on the teams around, on 61 points. Rochdale, with that defeat, remain on 91, but there's only 2-point gap between them and York City. And that's the first time they've lost in the league since December. Forest Green on 65, Scunthorpe on 70, Bournemouth 71, Carlisle 75, York 89, Rochdale 91. Halifax dropped down into 8th from 59. Hartlepool remain 9th on 54. Woking have gone up to 10th with that win today, onto 49 points with games in hand. Wealdstone 11th on 48. Tamworth 12th, 48th. Boston United on 47. Solihull Moors 44 in with the point, takes them ahead with game in hand. Sutton 43, Altrincham 43, Aldershot 42, Eastleigh 42, Yeovil 41, they're almost in the relegation zone for. Brackley and Gateshead tied on 37 points, Morecambe on 34, Braintree on 34 and Truro on 25. What a brilliant night that is. Chelsea get battered 3-0 at home and they lose 8-2 on aggregate. Oh, they to beat them. Bristol Rovers have beaten Shrewsbury by a goal to 0. It was 8-2 on aggregate, wasn't it?
In Paris, we might be talking about a different outcome, a different situation, but as a result of those errors and the ruthlessness of the reigning champions, Chelsea's Champions League story was over long before the second chapter.
8-2 on aggregate it ended. Ha! I'd hate to beat Chelsea. What a shame. Anyways, that was an absolute steamrolling. Now then, we're going to finish it off there. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. And I'll see you tomorrow for Bayern versus Atalanta. Take care. Have a good night. I'll see you later. Bye.